Hey, what's up everybody? It's your old pal Mr. Butter back with you again. April is finally here. Baseball season has started. The Buccos are tied for first place. And I know it's early in the year, but I haven't been able to say that for a long time. So just give me that. But enough talk about baseball. If this is your first time here, then welcome. Bread and Butter is a new channel, but we're growing pretty quick. I've been getting my hands on a lot of different shoes coming my way. I've got a whole lot of content heading your way. So if you're into kicks and you feel like hanging out, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, if you enjoy this video, then please give me a thumbs up. That'll help this video get seen by more people, which will help the channel grow even faster. But usually about now, I got a pair of kicks to go over. Wow. Man, there must have been a budget increase for special effects or something. That was amazing. Did you all see that? So if you're familiar with the channel, then the sight of this box is something that you have grown quite used to. And I say that because this is a Forum 84 box. I don't even know how many Forum 84s I own or how many Forum 84s I have reviewed, but it's up there. This particular pair is not available in the US. I ordered this from nclothing.com. So you could only order UK sizing, and they didn't have UK half sizing. So I went with a UK size 9. In a US men's, I wear a size 10. So usually when I order in UK sizing, I get a size 9.5. and it translates perfectly to a size 10 US men's. This pair comes out to be a US men's size 9.5, so hopefully it fits all right. Because of the quality, the comfort, and the fit of other Forum 84 lows that I've had, I think I should be able to get away with a 9.5. Typically, I wouldn't take that chance, but the materials have always been really soft, and they do run a little bit on the big side. So I'm hoping that even though my foot is wide, that a 9.5 will work okay. And before we get to the shoes, we'll take a quick look at this sticker. It says Forum 84 Low Premium, and the color is black, white, and easy yellow. And without further delay, here is our first look at the Forum 84 Low Premium in this nice black, white, and easy yellow colorway. When I first opened the box, it didn't smell like a new pair of shoes. It smelled like some high-end leather. When I was in high school, I saved up my own money and bought a pair of Italian leather shoes. And I remember they had this exact same smell to them. Even that just gives me a little bit of nostalgia and just a fond memory of when I got those shoes as a kid. So my first impression right off the bat is that these are made well and they look really nice. The one thing, if they fit, the one thing that I will change is I'm not a big fan of these loose strings hanging off the side there. And it reminds me of like a Sean Witherspoon collab that he did with Adidas not long ago. And I don't know if it was a Stan Smith or what it was, but it had flowers on the side of it and all the threading was hanging off like this. And to me, these shoes just look so clean and so well put together, and the stitching is just so neat and everything. So to me, this just looks a little bit sloppy. So if these fit, and I hope they do, then cutting those strings off will be the first little modification that I make. But that's not even really a critique, because that's something that's pretty easy to change. I just don't care for that look. We'll go ahead and start where we always do, which is on this classic outsole. And for this release, you can see that Adidas gave us a translucent cream-colored gum outsole. And I really like the look of it. It's got the same tread that you'll get on all Forum 84s that we've had recently. But on this one, the suction cup and the inner portion of the midsole just match perfectly with the rest of the outsole. There's no color variations or anything like that. And that translucent gum outsole continues up to the midsole, and the stitching matches perfectly. Another thing that I like about this shoe is how you can see where the upper meets the lower portion of the shoe. You can see this black color just faintly peeking through there, and I like that. It gives the shoe a little bit more depth, and I just really like the way that looks. As we're staying on the midsole and we get to the inner portion of the shoe, you can see this classic Dillinger webbing like you'll find on all Forum 84s. And the best way I can describe this color is like a banana cream pie or something. And I really, really like the way that came out. I love it. The other colors just complement that so well. Coming up from that, here in the back of the shoe, you can see we've got that hard plastic heel counter that we get on Forum 84s, and this time they've painted it a flat black color. There's not really a shine to it or anything, but it really matches the shoe perfectly. If we come up to the front of the shoe, then the mudguard that we have is a nice black color, and it's very smooth to the touch. And this mudguard, the toe box, and then up along the eye stays, and even on the mid panels of the shoe, they're all done in this shinier black leather. And like I said, it's got a really nice feel to it and everything, but there's not really any texture. It's just very smooth. But the stitching all looks like it's really well done, and it's a nice thick cut of leather. But then moving back to our stripes, we've got another cut of smooth leather, but this is in a cream color, and you can see this easy yellow threading kind of accents these stripes, and I really like it. And as I said, I would cut those loose ends off, but I think it looks really good. Then as we move back on the shoe, this piece of leather wrapping around the back is more of a flat finish, and it feels softer than what we've got in the front of the shoe. There you can see the Adidas emblem stamped in there, and I like how it's the same color black as the rest of it. But you've got a softer leather here in the back. And I really like these little hits of a gray nubuck or suede, whatever it is, but that's on both sides. And I really think that came out nice. I like how they gave us this strap. I've talked with many people who don't care for the strap on their Forum 84 lows and have actually cut them off. So I think it's neat that Adidas gave us this. And we've also got exposed foam and a leather sock